The unique low-floor trailer design ensures accessibility for all. Inside the screening mobile module, a suite of real-time, non-invasive sensors measure behavioral and physiological indications of malintent.
Oh, it's back it up. It's non-invasive. We don't stick anything up your rear or down your throat. Brain scanning people, body scanning people, biometrically recording you at malls or on the highway or to go into a sporting event. And the public schools are already little prisons. But the illegal aliens in 800 cities are above the law. Every day they run into somebody and kill them in Central Texas, and the media never talks about how they're illegal aliens. But they throw the book at us, the scumbag, dumb citizens. That's how we're seen. And I guess we deserve it. Back to the clip.
A suite of real-time, non-invasive sensors measure behavioral and physiological indications of malintent, or the intent or desire to cause harm. As sensor technology evolves, the screening mobile module can be easily reconfigured with movable partition walls. The screening mobile module can be configured to support primary screening, secondary screening, observation areas, or multiple screening lanes for higher subject throughput. Anchor track on the walls, ceiling, and floors provide a secure and easily reconfigurable means of installing equipment throughout the screening unit. New screening sensors can be easily integrated into the screening mobile module. The command unit provides local supervision and management of screening operations during a security event. Multiple screening units can be wirelessly networked to a single command module, minimizing the resources needed to manage large events and providing a cost-effective means of providing on-site security operations at a large event. Climate-controlled data processing areas in both mobile modules provide ample space for on-site data processing and analysis equipment. The mobile modules are secured by a security system that protects the equipment and sensor data.
These are mobile interrogation brainwashing units. Skip ahead to the very end because we're running out of time. At the very end, they show actual subjects being asked if they're terrorists. Skip ahead. The last minute or two shows it. I mean, they just engage in outrageous behavior in front of everyone. Did you find it? Go ahead.
Developing innovative screening technologies.
Now, here's some examples.
Step forward and stand on those footprints on that map.
Step forward.
What I'm going to have you do is, can you put your purse in your pocket or just to the side there? Okay. I'm going to have you look in my direction. Just keep your hands kind of to the side and try and refrain from moving. Okay, just try and remain as still as possible.
Hear that, prisoner?
Did you show your ID to the first guard?
Yeah. To the guard?
Are you attempting to smuggle an explosive device into the expo today? Are you from the local area? Are you attempting to smuggle a recording device into the expo today?
That's enough. And then notice they widen it. Oh, you're going into the expo center to see a rock and roll concert. Are you attempting to smuggle a recording device? Because that's the same as an explosive. See, first, are you trying to smuggle an explosive in? Are you from the local area? Are you trying to smuggle a recording device in? See, because they know there's no real terrorist. And then they go on and on. And when I watch the Marines playing the part of taking over Oakland, interrogating the mock terrorist, you're in a militia. Where are you from? Where'd you get the helmet? And they're doing the same thing. You live in Fallujah now, folks, and if you let these sickos naked body scan you, you already let them take your shoes off and all these acts of submission. Now in the last hour of flights, they say you can't talk, got to put your hands in your lap, can't have a blanket, because you all might be terrorists. The only group we can trust that's not terrorist is the government run by big banks stealing tens of trillions of dollars and lying about WMDs and killing over 1 million Iraqis and leaving our borders open and building giant prisons everywhere and sneaking in narcotics. That's the only group we can trust. But people trying to get into an expo center have got to see a rock concert have got to be asked if they're terrorists and asked if they have a recording device and brain scanned. You know, I'm out of time. I wanted to play the Fox News piece with Geraldo trying to demonize 9/11 Truth. At the start of the clip, it's up on prisonplanet.com and Infowars.com. It's been the news and feature on the front page of YouTube all day if you want to see it. It's another easy way on the front page of YouTube. Geraldo said, oh, this guy's a 9/11 truther. Does this discredit your movement? It didn't seem to discredit the Tea Parties that a Tea Party guy flew into the building when he was a Tea Party. And I pointed out the government has staged terror in the past. That's the information that gets looked at, not some patsy showing up and doing this out of the blue. And Geraldo didn't know what to say. And then his co-host basically said that I was making outrageous claims saying Gulf of Tonkin and other events were staged, and Geraldo had to admit, no, it is staged. Now, I've been telling you they're going to stage terror attacks and blame it on birthers, on truthers, and on Tea Parties. And they're now doing it. And I told you, because out of the blue, with birthers, truthers, and Tea Parties engaged in no violence ever, out of the blue, all their talking heads started saying, truthers are going to kill Obama. They're going to attack the military. They're going to attack police. You watch. That's them preparing the public. And then it happens. And then you look at the case. Underwear bomber. Family warned. State Department ordered him let on the plane. Had him let on the plane. Now confirmed. Kurt Haskell confirmed. All of it proven. The eyewitness is correct. FBI admits they lied. But no investigation. The Fort Hood shooter for 2 years talked about what he was going to do, thought he was emailing Al-Qaeda. Turned out it's this top Al-Qaeda guy who works for CIA who runs all the major patsies. In every other case, this guy's family warned him months and then weeks before, and nothing was done. They're not releasing the surveillance footage. Operation Northwoods talks about grazing or wounding troops at U.S. military bases in D.C., in Miami, and at Guantanamo Bay with people dressed up like Cubans. And even, folks, they just repeat the same thing over and over again. They're at a key juncture. Why are they so afraid of 9/11 Truth? Why are they hell-bent on demonizing 9/11 Truth? Because they can't stage terror attacks anymore to launch new wars, because we have educated the public about false flag terror. We've taken one of their favorite mechanisms of frame-up, a false flag, and we've exposed it. And so Southern Poverty Law Center, ADL, Fox, CNN, MSNBC, scores of other publications, Time, Newsweek, all particularly naming Alex Jones. I mean, the London Guardian said that I'm like a black hole of evil and creating mass psychosis. They are really angry right now, and that's because they want to launch new terror attacks, but they know we're going to be here exposing them, so they think if they discredit us before they stage new terror, no one will listen. But that's flawed logic. The idea of looking for the staged terror is now there. That's why Kurt Haskell, the lawyer, and his wife and others saw them lead the underwear bomber on the plane, saw them protect him without a passport, get him on, saw the man videotaping him, part of a drill, found the other bomb on the plane once they got off. Then they lied about that. All that since has come out to be true, but there's no investigation because Haskell and his wife were 9/11 truthers. We've got people everywhere. Some polls are in the mid-30s, 36% is the lowest. Some polls, 84% believe 9/11 is an inside job. Angus and Reed, New York Times, 2006. They are panicking because we've got our people everywhere who are going to record and remember what happens, and we know what to look for now. I now go to Webster Griffin Tarpley, a doctorate of history and economics, author of 9/11 Synthetic Terror, Made in the USA, a great book on 9/11 that we sell at Infowars.com. Webster, I wanted to get you on with some of the past patsy ops versus provocateur or purely staged ops to look at what's happening with this latest event and see if you concur with me. You were on 3 weeks ago and I said they're going to stage terror and blame it on 9/11 Truth because I saw the pre-programming going on from their mouthpieces. Webster Tarpley.